guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's going to be a story time. This is a story time where I don't know why I need to tell you, but I find it a little bit funny. Okay, this is why. This is a story time of how I was so paralytic. I've been paralytic about twice, I think, and paralytic while drunk is not really good. It's just not really good. This is what happened when I was younger. So when I was younger, I was probably in my early 20s, late teens, and my friend was going away on holiday and she asked me to look after her dog, Ellie. Now, her little dog's a Jack Russell. I used to love it. I loved the dog. Went out for a garden. I used to take her for walks and everything. And one night, my sister's friend, we'll call him Simon, and Simon came round, and Ellie, the dog, did not like Simon whatsoever. It was barking at it. So I had to get Ellie in the kitchen to Simon to come in. I said, come in. And basically what had happened is I was there like, hi, and he went, hey, would you like to come out? I've got a bottle of wine, let's go out. And me and my sister was like, yeah, we'll go out. Me and my sister are going out, and we're going outside. My mum was like, okay, be careful. I said, okay. We went to a field where we used to go, where it had tennis courts and a paddling pool, but we were drinking heavily. And basically my sister got really drunk, and I just get really drunk. So I said to Simon, we need to take my sister back home. This is not the story, I tell you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I knocked on the door. Mum was like, you're right. I said, yeah. I said, she's really drunk. We need to get her in. Mum was like, yeah, that's fine. Are you coming in? I said, no, I'm not going to stay out a bit longer. And Mum was like, okay. She goes, you seem really, really tipsy and drunk at the minute. I said, Mum, I'm fine. She went, okay. So me and Simon went back to the same park and started drinking, and then things got very heated. I was up against a tree because I was like, I need to be up against a tree, man, because oh my God, I'm just a bit drunk. And Simon came closer and snogged me. That's right, he came closer and snogged me, and we were there having a snogging session. Like, we were kissing, fondling, whatever you want to call it. Then I was like, okay. Then we decided to walk, and this is where I black out. I black out. That's right. I had drunk in too much. I got myself very paralytic and blacked out. Apparently, we ended up in Birch Hill, near Birch Hill, Stamford, Birch Hill, and my mum and Simon left me at a church, right? A church. I didn't know this until my mum was like, he left you there. I was like, what? So Simon left me at a church to go get my mum. Right? Now you're thinking, what kind of bloke leaves a woman, he's older than him, but younger at the same time, at a church to get your mum? So apparently what had happened, I don't remember this, apparently my mum and Simon came towards us and she saw a car. And my mum heard everything in the car. Apparently the car said, are you okay? And apparently I went, yeah, I'm just waiting for someone. And mum was like, look, she's here. No, it's my daughter, she's fine, we've got her. And they're like, are you sure? So mum was like, apparently, yeah. And then they drove off. And then I kind of come around a bit, and I still don't know what's going on. I'm just very paralytic. And my mum picks me up, and Simon picks me up, and my mum's having a go at Simon, going, how can you leave her at church? How can you? Why did you leave her at church? He goes, well, I carried her as far as I could. He goes, if you're carrying her, why don't you carry her back home? And apparently he didn't have an answer. So apparently across the road, and my mum said to Simon, just go home because I've got this now. And Simon went home. And apparently I am stumbling and staggering and saying, I'm so sorry, Mum, I love you, I didn't mean to do this and everything. I'm acting like one of them. When I was paralytic, I used to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to and everything. And my mum's there going, no, it's fine, don't worry about it. We all do stupid things like this. We do mistakes. My mum's very cool when it gets time to get drunk and paralytic. She hates the thought of us getting paralytic or drunk, but she's there for us. And apparently, I don't know how long it took to get home. My mum said it took hours to get home. Like, it took like 30 to 40 minutes to get home, even though it was like a 20 to 15 minute walk. And my mum goes, okay, we're home now, get upstairs. And I was falling up the stairs. And luckily, my room where I sleep, in my mum's old house, because she's moved house from our old house, as you go upstairs, my room's straight forward. So I go straight forward and I go in the bed. That's not the end of it. You would think, oh, it's the end of the story. No. I don't come out of the bed for 2 days. That's right, 2 days. I wake up from 2 days with me pissing the bed and sick in a bucket. I don't remember pissing the bed, and I don't remember throwing up. Apparently I threw up everywhere. My mum was like, "Are you okay, Charleane? I'll bring you some water." Apparently I was talking to her, but I didn't. I was so intoxicated that I didn't realise. I think I was just so out of it that I was like, I just blacked out the whole thing. And apparently I pissed my bed. I woke up 2 days later, very like, oh, I'm okay now, smelling of sick and piss. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what the hell happened? So I decided to change my bed covers, put the piss, you know, sheets in the thing, air up put some Febreze on my mattress, air it out, just turn it over, you know, do anything to get rid of the piss smell. And I went to have the bath and hair wash, cleaned up everything. And I believe what happened is my mum asked me if I came downstairs. Mum was like, oh my God, are you okay now? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I was paralytic. I cleaned up the piss and sick, I think I did, or my mum did, one of the two. And I then went on my merry day like any other person would when you're younger and stupid and want to get drunk. But Ellie was still there. She was really still there. My friend hadn't come home yet, thank God, because I was like, oh my God. I did tell my friend later on what had happened. She was like, oh my God, you serious? I was like, yeah. When my mum told me that he left me at church, this is what I don't get. Simon left me at church to go and fetch my mum. I said, Mum, if I was that paralytic, why didn't you just take me home? And she's like, I don't know, you just ended up in bloody Birch Hill with Stansted. And I was like, what? So from going from the other side of Great Hollands, I ended up in Stansted or Birch Hill, one of them two. No, it's Birch Hill. Birch Hill. I ended up at Birch Hill and I was like, what the hell? Church. I later did speak to Simon and say, why the heck, why did you leave me at a church? He goes, well, you're just so intoxicated, I couldn't carry you anymore. I said, but wouldn't you've carried me home? He was like, I don't know, we were just having a good time. I was like, a good time to drop me off at church? Like, seriously? It was probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. He just started to drop me off. And when my mum told me about the guys that spoke to me, I said, Mum, if you weren't there, they would probably have taken me away. She goes, if I weren't there, they would have probably taken you away and done stuff to you and you'd have been traumatised and we would have lost you. And I was like, thank God you were there. So I did thank my mum for being there for me and I did apologise endlessly, say I'm so sorry. But my mum just says to me, we all do stupid things. And I always say this, I'm never drinking again. Yeah, I have drunken again. But yeah, I have, but that's my first time being paralytic. Blacking out is something that I don't suggest you get so drunk like that. I suggest you get drunk where you know you're tipsy, but then you're drunk and then just leave it at drunk. Being paralytic, it takes a hold of you and I don't know why I blacked out. I just kind of blacked out and there was nothing. I was just blacked out. And do you know what? It was, to me at the time, it was a fun night, but now that I'm looking back on it, being paralytic and blacking out and someone leaving you at a church is very, very dangerous. I could have got kidnapped or them guys could have done something else to me. Thank God my mum was there. But yeah, this is the story of me, the first time of me being paralytic. Yes, you may laugh. It was funny at the time. Now that I look at it, it's not so funny. It's a bit, but it isn't because I got dropped out of church. This is what I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, this is the story of me being paralytic. If you do like this video, please give this a big thumbs up. Please subscribe as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!